Global warming is the kind of issue where you can't really make it stop immediately by one person doing something, but that shouldn't stop us from trying to do something to make a difference.
Global warming is a huge concern, especially with the sea levels rising. Cities that are along the coast are going to be definitely affected. Ecosystems being affected by waste products ending up thousands of miles from their origin, affecting plant and sea life that lives there. Species that have been around for thousands of years becoming extinct.
I see it as we're all roommates living in one giant house together. If we don't all, keep it clean, it's not going to be a very pleasant place to live.
Everywhere, a lot of life is dying every day because of the choices we make.
Unless everyone gets on board and helps out, our planet won't be able to sustain life for very much longer.
I think we've all got to find out as much information as we can and then find an area that's of interest and get involved in helping in that area.
So my car is a Mercedes diesel from the early 80s. And these old diesels can be converted to run on used veggie oil. And so I go to a restaurant, usually I go to Japanese restaurants, and the rice bran oil that they use for cooking tempura is really the perfect oil for my car. So I strain the oil to get out all the little pieces of fried things, and then I put in my car. I usually add a little bit of diesel and then mostly veggie oil, and that's what it runs on. And when it's running, it smells kind of like tempura French fries. It makes you kind of hungry. It has this nice sweet smell, and it's wonderful.
I try to recycle. It's kind of tricky for me because my apartment doesn't have a recycling bin, so I literally keep everything in a bag, and then I drive to another neighborhood where there is a recycling bin, and that's how I recycle.
I try to recycle, even though it's kind of hard because they're not really making it easy for me to recycle. They don't have separate recycling bins in the community.
So if I'm going to go and buy a coffee, I take my travel mug. If I'm going to drive my car, it has to be for a real reason. If I could walk it, I'll walk it. Everything I do, I would like to today make a decision, is this helping the environment?
The amount of water I save, I could save 10 times more water. It'd still be sufficient, everything will go on, and I just feel like that's that extra effort that I have to train myself into making or giving. Well, I could actually call up the people in my building, in my apartment building, and ask them to put a recycling bin in my apartment complex.
It's very hard to share the passion to be environmentally friendly with others.
I'm a teacher, so I really want to promote environmentalism in the classroom, get more students to participate in Earth Day. I think for teenagers and everyone really, events are more fun when it's social, so getting kids and adults to do beach cleanups, tree plantings, working in community gardens is a really great way to get people involved in environmentalism.
A lot of people talk about how it's just a drop in the ocean, but yeah, I feel like a few million drops can help.